That smells like poppin' bees.
What's poppin' bees?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos.
I'm gonna try to be more chill this episode.
Is it gonna be a chill episode? Why is it gonna be a chill episode?
I just overheat.
In general, I mean, you kind of are sweating right now, like a little bit, or it might be glisten. Like you might just be glowing.
Are
you
glisten.
pregnant? You might be glowing.
You get pregnant glows.
Pregnant women glow, dude.
I haven't seen a pregnant woman in a while.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not really looking out for that. How many women are just pregnant out and about?
Not a lot, but not a little amount either. A perfect amount.
Thanks, bro.
I thought we didn't really do a good job of clarifying that.
Here's a little sneak peek into my life. The other day, I actually bought felt pads for under the chair. You know, like when you pull a chair out.
Okay.
If you're respectful and you have wood floors, what do?
You lift up the chair and then you place it down.
Yeah. I'm being consistently disrespected in my home. And so I had to buy felt pads.
Yeah.
To put under the chair. But I didn't because I got lazy. So you're going to listen to people pull chairs out disrespectfully. Welcome to my fucking life.
This is him on the daily.
Life.
This is him on the daily. This is why he's got that noise cancellation.
This is why I got AirPods noise cancellation, Bose noise cancellation. I got brown noise in my shit all the time. I even got brown noise, surround sound, speaker there, speaker there.
What are the different kind of noises? There's brown noise.
There's every noise.
What do you mean by that?
There's every colored noise.
Simulate blue noise for me then. Okay.
And then brown noise is more like and then white noise, which is like the most popular one, which is like actually ass.
Yeah.
It's like
oh no, I've actually listened to white noise. I've listened to white noise.
I was on white noise for like most of my life.
Yeah.
Like especially in high school because like they would just argue like all the time. And in high school, you're sleeping at like 11, which is like mad early.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would white noise on my headphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I discovered brown noise, and it's so much less like ear destroying.
So you basically would just need to play noise to drown them out in general because currently the gang is upstairs making a racket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've chosen brown. So if you live in a household with a lot of racket, brown noise.
Okay. I'll get on it.
We should totally get sponsored by Brown Noise.
I don't think it works like that, man.
I mean, no, it's a company. Brown Noise Inc.
No, Brown Noise is the company.
I also got disrespected.
Dude.
Again.
Derek got, 10 minutes prior to recording, Derek got fucking disrespected.
Dude, I've said disrespected like 5 times already.
No,
it's been like, what?
No.
3 minutes?
Dude, you got disrespected, bro. Explain this shit.
So, like, my girlfriend's younger sister.
How old is she?
She's like 16.
Okay, so
think about
genuinely 8 years younger than us. 6.
6, bro.
My fault.
That sounded like 8, though.
Yeah,
like, it made sense.
It made sense. It took you a minute.
So, like,
to
imagine you're 16, like Derek Zoo PJ pre-jerk, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like a child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're a little baby boy.
Child.
Oh yeah. Well, like hopefully we won't be children when we're 40. Physically, we're not children, but mentally, we're children. Yeah.
No, but physically, I feel like a child too, a little bit. Like I just got arm hair. Like,
oh yeah, you actually recently started getting hair.
I recently started getting arm hair. Like I'm a child.
You're a bit behind the curve on
child.
Your body maturing. Yeah.
I know. Like I need more testosterone or something.
You could get a testosterone shot.
And then she sent. I'm gonna just read the text out, but.
So this is Derek's girlfriend. She sent this text.
She sent the screenshot of the text from her little sister in the family group chat, and it says, "Well, first it's a picture of a TV, and it has like the picture of Nico and I on the library show on like the YouTube. So the YouTube app is open. Am I making sense?
Yeah. So basically, when you go on YouTube on the TV, a bunch of recommended videos come up.
Just a bunch of shit
One of the recommended videos was the Elf episode we did on that library show.
And then she says, "This kid is everywhere. This is the guest account on the TV, and all I looked up was Libar, like Libar.
Yeah,
I wasn't even looking for that skull emoji. But the disrespectful part, and like,
read that one more time. I want to see if you guys can catch the disrespect in that sentence. Read it one more time out.
This kid is everywhere. This is the guest account on the TV, and all I looked up was Libar. I wasn't even looking for that skull emoji.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
And I gotta acknowledge, I'm an insecure guy. So like maybe if I was secure with myself, I wouldn't be like, oh wow, I'm so offended right now.
Yeah. No, but the thing is I totally get where you're coming from with that, but I also agree with you here. Did you guys hear that? Why is a 16-year-old referring to this guy, a 22-year-old man on the cusp of his manhood? Why is she referring to him as this kid?
Why? I'm literally
so disrespectful, dude.
You get to call me a kid. I get to call myself a kid.
No one else can do it.
Why? Like actually, when I saw that, I was like, I'm so much.
No, because Derek's girlfriend sent it to a group chat that we're in, and I saw it as well. Me and him had the same thought. So disrespectful, bro. Like, what the fuck?
It's just like impolite. But like, the reason why it's upsetting is because I'm like not an adult, but like I'm allowed to criticize it, and people around me are allowed to criticize that. But you're not allowed to call me a man-child, small dick pussy if you don't know me. That's basically what she said. This man-child, small dick pussy is on my TV right now.
Yeah, get him the fuck off the screen.
That's
what
she said.
That's basically what she said with the term kid that was used, right? Okay.
That's what I'm taking from it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm toxic. Everyone keeps commenting, Derek, you're so toxic.
Just own it, brother.
But now it's Nico's toxic time.
Now, oh my god, now it's my turn. Now I'm in the hot seat. Now it's my turn to be in the hot seat. Last episode we tackled my
breakups,
Derek's breakups, and kind of the, I guess, advice you have through living that experience.
Yeah, and why we broke up and all just the things I learned that I could share for the world so you guys, maybe avoid the things I did.
Yeah, and maybe, you guys can also learn from my mistakes as well. I do want to give a disclaimer. I am only now recently 22. The amount of experience I have, the amount of experience I have in romantic relationships, and the amount of experience we have is limited somewhat. Maybe when we're 40, we're gonna have more fire advice.
Yeah, because like I can't just be like, when I was your age, like you guys are the same age as me, bro. So
yeah, yeah. So it doesn't. Yeah, we don't really have. We're still learning.
Yeah, but
basically.
Also, I mean, you can give advice, but a lot of the time you learn relationship stuff from actually just being in a relationship. Like we can be like, don't do this, but if you don't make this mistake yourself, a lot of the time, like you don't actually learn. Like you can hear someone say it, but you have to make the mistake sometimes. So if you're like fucking up in a relationship, like just take it as a learning thing.
It's a learning experience. Hopefully we had to learn it the hard way, so you don't have to.
Hopefully,
But
are we that influential? I would like to say so.
Maybe one day, yeah. But I feel like the two breakups I guess I went through were both very different.
Yeah.
From one another, if that makes sense. Like the first breakup I had was with a woman that I was friends with for years before we started dating. And then we started dating and we dated for a year, which has been the longest relationship I've ever been in. And then
well, like hypothetically, the formula works out, right? Good friends dating equals good relationship. Hypothetically, in my head, the formula checks out.
No, hypothetically, thank you for saying the formula. The formula hypothetically works.
Yeah,
but I think I also prefer to meet somebody through natural means.
Yeah.
Like being friends. And that formula is fantastic. And that's, in my opinion, some of the best ways that relationship starts is when you can actually be friends with one another, which we touched on last episode. But I couldn't apply that formula to myself. With this first girl that I dated, we were friends for like 2.5, maybe 3 years.
Like how old were you when you met?
16.
Yeah.
Like 15, 16 years old.
You were 16. Would you call a 22-year-old a kid? No.
Never.
You wouldn't.
You know why? Because I don't disrespect my elders, bro.
Exactly.
That's simple. Because I don't disrespect my elders, bro.
Yeah. Now I have like a personal vendetta. Like you were gonna get a gift.
You were gonna get a gift when he came to visit you, but guess what?
Not anymore.
No more gift from you.
Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna call you old then.
But I was 16, and we were friends for 3 years. She became one of my best friends within those 3 years. No, one of them, bro.
Okay.
One of them.
Bro.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Your spot
Okay.
is safe.
Dude, because I'm insecure now. I'm a kid.
Your spot is safe. Your spot is safe. I was 16, and I'm just glancing at my notes here. And I she came out of my life when I was like coming into my 20s,
Yeah.
right? And
16 and 20 is a big difference. Like
Yeah.
16, anime enjoyer, Fortnite enjoyer.
Mhm.
20, looks maxing enjoyer. Mogger. Okay, that's so
hair
cringe.
enjoyer.
Yeah.
And I think this applies to both of us, but the person that I originally liked and loved,
Mhm.
I fell in love with the person she was, not the person she became.
Which
Which is also
sounds
vice versa.
fucked up.
No, vice versa.
Vice versa.
Vice
Exactly.
versa as well. It was a two-way
Mhm.
street. That was a two-way street.
Yeah,
I was a different person by the end of my
and
time
that's
in
like
knowing
that
her.
sucks.
Right?
Like in my most recent breakup, like the long relationship I was in, when I got with her, like when we first started dating, like I was like I would get like I would get boba, right? And I would like
There's
go.
nothing wrong with
You know what? I would no, but it's different. Like I'm a different.
You would get boba and watch what's that one cringe anime about the it's not cringe, but the Bunny Girl Senpai.
I was not watching anime at that time.
Oh, okay, never mind, bro.
That was the one before, bro.
Okay, my
Get the
fault, my
time
fault,
on.
my fault, my
But, like,
fault, my fault.
I mean, my example is like at the like remember me when I first started working at Starbucks,
Yeah,
or like not even like just like when you gave me that surprise birthday party. Who was I?
little pussy, bro.
And then when we broke up, I was so different. And the difference was I like saw the world differently. Like you see the world differently as you're up.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
just don't align.
Yeah, like and when you're a teenager, you like I stated, you change so much, and we changed so much to the point where we weren't compatible anymore, which is okay,
Yeah.
right? Which is fine. And I think another big thing as well, which is like that formula, that friendship formula. The reason why that didn't work was personally for me because I think we were friends for too long. We were friends for 3 years prior, bro. And there was on my part, like a lack of professionality in our romantic relationship because even when we were dating, I honestly saw her as one of the boys. She was one of the fucking boys. Yeah, that's
because
really
also
bad.
like when you start dating somebody, you get like butterflies. You're like, oh my god, like oh my god.
I didn't have butterflies.
Oh my
Like I never felt butterflies.
I-
Oh my god!
You have to say that
Yeah. Oh my god! No, I never went. Oh my god!
because you had that 3 years.
Yeah, and like this is fucked up on my part, and I'm gonna just air myself the fuck out like
Yeah,
Derek
yeah.
did previously.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask her to be my girlfriend when we first started dating.
Bro, so how did you know it was your? I
Like
think
we just
talked about that.
I was just like, oh, I like you, you like me, cool.
I remember
Let's
telling
run
you
it.
like you have to ask, bro.
Yeah, and I didn't. And that's my fault that I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I knew her for 3 years. She was one of the boys. Like I would just play Apex with her. I wouldn't actually do that.
Oh.
But like
Ew.
like she was just one of the boys. So there was such a lack of professionality.
Yeah.
And I continued like there wasn't a flip that switched.
You
when
need
we
to be in
started dating.
boyfriend mode.
I need to
You
be in
were
boyfriend
in
mode. I was in
buddy
oh, this is
mode.
my boy. Let me dap her up type
Yeah.
shit.
Like when you guys like hung up the phone, you're like, peace.
Yeah.
Like
No,
when you met up with her, you'd be like, what's
I
up?
thought, what up, my
bro?"
boy? Like that's what
Like,
I would
yeah.
do with her. And I remember like throughout this year, like I also think did something that you did where I mourned the relationship
Yeah.
during the relationship.
And you're in like
like
denial.
yeah, like I think
You're like, oh, this doesn't feel as good as before,
yeah.
but like,
You know a moment that I was in mourning and I don't think you even knew this. Remember when we got my ears pierced for my birthday?
yes.
Like basically
Yeah.
my ex and
She was there.
yeah, she was there, you were
You
there.
were like 19.
I was like,
Did you turn 20 or 19?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was one of them.
I was like, I'm kind of done with this now.
I remember one time that I drove you. We were hanging out doing something,
Yeah.
and I ended up having to drive you to work.
Mm-hmm.
Got a burp.
Burping too.
And then after I drove you to work, it was just me and her, and I drove her home. And it was just like really.
I'm sorry about that, man.
No, it's good.
I'm sorry
It's
about
good.
that.
It's
I'm
all
sorry
cool.
about
It's
that.
good. Like,
No, dude. Like genuinely, I'm actually sorry about that, man. Like, no, like I'm
it
really
taught me a
sorry, bro.
lot. It taught me a lot. in
Yeah, that she wasn't the one for me. That's what it taught you,
yeah,
bro.
it was. You guys were so different.
Yeah, and when we first met, we weren't that different, but we became so different.
Yeah,
you know,
like she really okay. Oh wow, she really like Taylor Swift, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but if like for you, maybe for you, that's my K-pop.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it's like if your partner was listening to Taylor Swift, like it seems incompatible, like just from that generalization, right?
Okay,
and there's nothing wrong with
from
Taylor
the general.
Swift.
Okay, no, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Right?
Yeah,
it's like if I was dating like a serial killer. Okay, so not the same. So not the same.
Derek relates Taylor Swift to serial killers. No, I can already see the headline, bro.
No.
Yeah. And like throughout this year we were dating, I continued to not love. Oh my god. Let me.
Well, I mean, dude, I've said it. Yeah, I didn't love her.
Yeah, like okay. Well, I continued. So I continued cool. to. My love declined for her throughout the year because as she was changing and as I was changing, we saw things differently.
The thing is, when it slowly declines, it's harder to realize than if it was just like, oh my god, she cheated, instant decline.
Yeah.
Right. So when you slowly decline, you're more susceptible to like, nah, we're good. We're good.
And also the reason why I was not feeling it, like I honestly was mourning the relationship for 6 months. And the reason why I stayed was because I was coping with myself. You know, I was like, number one, oh, she's my neighbor. Don't date your neighbors, y'all. I'll tell you that. Number two,
don't date your neighbors.
Number two, like, she's one of my best friends. Not my best friend though.
Yeah,
she's not my best friend. She's not my best friend. She's one of my best friends.
Just one of them.
Just one of them. And I knew her for 3 years. There was all of this history.
Yeah.
So that was keeping me in the fight. But it got to such a level of decline where right before we broke up, another fuck up on my part.
That's my toxic boy. That's my boy.
I didn't hang out with her for 3 weeks. 3 weeks I didn't see her one time. Just because
that's insane. But what did she say?
She like I also think she was also just as out of it as well.
You think?
I think so. Dude, we both wanted to break up with each other. I ended up just pulling the trigger, but we both wanted to do it. Like we were so ready for it to end.
Yeah.
And I didn't hang out with her for 3 weeks before the relationship ended. Like that's not okay.
What did you guys do when you hung out? Like other than the stuff that I'm like actually so curious.
Like sometimes get food. Like what do we do when we hang out? Just like chill.
That's a good point. We like go out.
Like you're one of my boys, so we just chill. That's what I did.
No, but we'll go like get drinks. We'll get food. We'll
I'll say this: hanging out with her was way less significantly fun than hanging out with you. Like without being disrespectful, towards the end, like us hanging out became kind of a chore.
You hung out with me like every week.
Nah.
You had the time. You had the time.
Yeah, because I like hanging out with her became less and less fun.
You had the time, bro.
I did. No, I did. No, and here's the thing. That was the fuck up on my part. That's the like so disrespectful to not.
I don't remember not seeing you for 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah, like that. See, that was my fault that happened.
Yeah.
And then I texted her. I was like, "Yeah, you want to hang out?" And
then she thought, like,
and she was like,
"I'm finally getting to hang out with him again."
And she was like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "You want to just walk and talk." That was the code for it's time to break up. I was just like, "You want to just go for a walk?"
Green apple.
What? What are you saying?
That's green apple.
What is he saying, bro? Guys, you understand what he's saying?
I don't know. I saw a TikTok of like Speed when he. Never mind. Okay. I'm just gonna say
you saw an I Show Speed TikTok.
Yeah, and it was like when he ends stream, he says green apple, like it's like as a sign to end the stream. It's funny, like if you get the context.
Okay, so I green appled her. Because she's my neighbor. I walked over to her house, just put a green apple on the doorstep, and she knew it was up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember I walked to her house. She came out, and like I almost instantly started crying. Fuck you. And she was like, "Yo, why are you like about to cry, bro?" And I was like, "You know why?"
She got like birthday makeup on. She's like in a dress. She's looking cute. She's
Um,
like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited to hang out with my boy!" Like,
no,
finally.
she knew it was time as
Okay.
well. Like we both knew this was the breakup talk, and we just walked around like our neighborhood for probably an hour and a half, just talking. Is everything okay?
Oh, I thought that was someone knocking on the window.
Just like we just talked about like what went wrong and that it was time for it to end.
Like what? Like, give me some.
No, like I apologize on my behalf. Like I wish I apologized for more, to be honest. Like looking back, I
Yeah.
wish I apologized for more. It's
Yeah.
been years since that conversation. And we just walked around and kind of talked about what went wrong and how we changed as people and how we just are now different and that's okay. And let me just look.
Did she cry?
I think we both cried a bit, but she cried more afterwards. I remember she texted me, and this was when I was using Snapchat.
She pulled she wanted a buyback.
No, she didn't even want to, but she texted me on Snapchat. This is when I used Snapchat. She was like, she was like, I'm crying. She texted me. She was like, do I air this out? She was like, She was like, I'll give you a rundown of what she said. She basically just said that she was very emotional and she was crying a lot. And
don't do this.
Oh yeah, and I never responded, so she deleted the message.
I'm so white right now. Hopefully I wasn't focused that whole time, y'all. Don't do that. I feel like, first of all, no, like, you don't need to respond to that, right? You're broken up. You decide to end things.
Yeah.
I think no contact is the best way, and it's kind of like desperate sounding to like message again. I don't know.
Well, no, this was like, I'm saying this was like a couple of days, not even a couple of days afterward. I think this was the night of. Yeah.
Why did you respond? Why didn't you respond though?
Because I just didn't really feel like it. I'm kidding. No. For me, it was done now. Like we obviously left a lot of things unsaid between one another. Like there was some things that we didn't acknowledge, and I'm sure your conversation with your most recent ex, you guys had that long phone call. Yeah, I'm sure there were things left unsaid.
You need like a 50-hour phone call.
Yeah, to really discuss everything. So we left many things unsaid, but we left it semi-neatly. We left it very neatly and on good terms.
Yeah,
like we just left it so neatly. I didn't want to fuck up the sheets.
And you don't have
I made
to
the bed perfectly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump on the bed now. Like that's disrespectful towards the bed, bro.
This is why I don't make my bed.
Yeah.
Because then I don't get to jump on the bed.
Because dude, what if I want to jump on the bed?
Exactly. This is why you should end your breakups unneatly.
No, don't do that. And I just chose not to message her. Also during that time, like 3 days after we broke up, I had like a really hard time, not with her, but in my life. My grandpa was like going through some crazy medical shit, ended up losing his arm because of the thing. And I was taking care of my dog with a broken arm, and I was running the house by myself. Like my mom was gone. She was out of the province.
Yeah.
And
then you had school.
And then I had school. Like it was a lot that hit me at once. And I just didn't want to add that emotional like stuff with her.
Like you wanted to just get over it.
Yeah.
Like that should be your step one of any like breakup. Is just, okay, it's time to get over it now.
I think because I mourned the relationship during the relationship, the next day, like literally, I don't know if this is fucked up to say. You know, I know this is fucked up to say. I know this is fucked up to say. The next day, on my way to school, I was kind of happy. Like I was kind of like I was just relieved. I was so relieved.
Like, so much shit just came off your shoulders.
Yeah, I was holding it on. I remember I talked to my therapist like about this. Like I was really putting off this breakup, and I remember our 1 year anniversary was coming up.
It's a long time.
Yeah, man. And I purposely didn't buy her a gift for our 1 year anniversary because I was setting a time limit for myself to break up with her.
And you had to do it before.
Yeah, like before this breakup, there was a lot of, I guess, build up on my end. I was talking to my therapist about it. I remember Derek, we went out for drinks.
And we were like 19, so we didn't go out for drinks a lot. Also, we just turned 19.
Did we?
Like 19 is legal drinking age. Like we hadn't gone out for drinks a lot because we're like 5 months into being 19.
Yeah.
Also, we just didn't go out for drinks. So this was like a thing.
Yeah.
That, like was significant in our lives.
And me and this guy had a conversation. I just admitted to him. I was like, yeah, man, I do not love her anymore.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, that was a big conversation.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. And
That is. We were like children.
yeah, we were little fucking
kids.
pussies back then, bro. We're still little fucking pussies.
Yeah.
But
So like, since you mourned it, you were happy on the bus, but you did feel sad though.
I was sad and relieved.
Yeah,
I feel like it was
yeah.
similar to you. I felt so relieved that it was behind me.
Felt good.
So much weight was taken off my chest.
But then
once we
after
broke up.
midnight, you're sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a large mix of emotions. I was sad because this was a person that was in my life for a very influential period.
Yeah.
Right? Like she was in my life for a very influential period of time. And she's in my life for a while.
Like,
What's up?
imagine me hearing like, oh, after we broke up, I went on the bus and just smiled at everyone. and then I went on like the Red Cross and I just gave all my money to people in need.
Well, that's just how I'm assuming she felt the same way. Like,
Yeah.
like when we broke up, like we were kind of on the same page. We knew it was gonna happen, and like we knew going into it what that conversation was gonna be, and it was a relief. And obviously, I mourned the breakup. I mourned our relationship during the relationship.
That's a common thing.
But I think big things that I did to get over it was like I to this day have not checked any of her social shit.
To this day,
To this day.
you're strong.
Yeah, it's been years.
But if you did right now, what would happen?
like
Don't you want
nothing.
to? Don't you want to win?
Like there's no point for me.
Getting a W?
Okay. No, like I just haven't checked up. Like it will do nothing. Like it's like it will do nothing for me.
Okay, maybe I'm just a piece of shit.
Well, no, I also rather totally like win than lose a breakup 100%. Like I'm not gonna act like I don't like to, I don't like to be like, oh my god, winners. There's always winners and losers. But at the same time, if there's an option, I'd rather be the winner.
Of course,
right? But for me, there's no like. I'm sure you've checked up on her more than I have.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see my boy get the W. I'm trying to see my boy get the W.
But like, I just there's no point for me.
Yeah,
So that's why I don't do it. Like I won't benefit from this in any way. So I never texted her after the relationship. I went full ghost.
That's how
my fault, gang.
You did it. Like
it could not have been cleaner.
you did it really clean in how people say to do it.
Yeah, like I wrote the textbook on cleanliness for this.
You got curious though, right? You definitely like have been curious on what her social media's been up to.
Like
Not at all.
I guess.
I'm so curious on all of like.
I guess.
Okay.
But like also I guess. But I've never been like, oh my god, I want to check up on her.
It's like
and
the
see
same
what's
thing as
going on.
like, oh, I'm so curious on like when Batman 3 comes out, but
I'm not gonna look
Google
up the
it.
date. I'm
Like,
not.
it'll
I
come
want to
out.
see when Mickey 17 is coming out, but I'm not gonna look up the
What the
release
fuck
date.
is Mickey 17?
The new movie that's coming out with Batman in it, bro.
Mickey 17.
Yeah, it's the same guy that made Parasite. I don't really like Parasite, but I'm excited to see this movie anyways.
Korean Batman?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be sick, bro.
Are you serious? They're making Korean Batman.
I'm kidding, dude. It's got Robert Pattinson in it, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
If they made a Korean Batman, y'all, it would be over for you guys. You guys would never listen to me because I would just have the biggest ego. I'm not, and because I'm out the Korean pride I would have.
As a Korean man, the Korean pride he
Yeah.
would carry into his daily life would just be exponential.
It'd be like Squid Game 2. Then a month later, Korean Batman.
Then, Korean Spider-Man.
And then, like,
Korea, the king of Korea.
and then
The
like,
king of Korea.
and then they have like body cam footage of like Jungkook like just killing people in a war because he's fucking enlisted.
For what?
if you're Korean, you have to go to war.
Oh no, yeah.
But like, imagine like they leak body cam footage of he's just like really good at that shit. Like he has like 10 bodies already in like the first week
In
of
the
like
first
a war.
week, he's
like, I don't know,
has
it's like
10
war.
elims.
And I'm just like, holy shit! Like the pride.
The pride you would feel for your Korean nation. And also, I think on top of not checking their socials and just having like, I can't stress how important no contact is.
No, like
for a lot,
please,
for a lot of relationships.
Please,
like
please,
just don't do it, man.
One, you can't be friends with your ex. You can't.
Yeah,
you just
I
can't.
mean, it's because the thing is in media we're exposed to it all the time. Like as an example, How I Met Your Mother. You know, Robin is literally hanging out with 2 of her exes on a daily basis. But I couldn't do that personally.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's a TV
and I
show.
make How I Met Your Mother references all the time. But notice how every time Robin's part or boyfriend realizes that she hangs out with her ex-boyfriends, they always get uncomfortable.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, like it's unless it's in a very acute circumstance.
Yeah,
I don't recommend talking to your ex after you guys break up.
Like exactly, it's just like you want to get over like the breakup. The goal is to get over the person, right? Like, right?
And you continuing to check up on them as much as this, I guess you might have like an urge to do so, isn't really gonna do anything. Wait until you're over them fully and then check up.
But
like my
not
boy.
When I say check up, I'm not talking about message them.
Don't message them.
Just like go see their Instagram. That's what I mean by check up. Don't ever message. There's no reason to.
Yeah, acute. Maybe
there is a reason.
Acute circumstances.
Generally, there shouldn't be.
But generally, after the relationship is done, just don't do it, man.
It's like, oh, dude, I left my mom's urn at your fucking house.
You should pick up your mom's urn. You should pick up your mom's urn. But you know what I would do? What's up?
It's mine now. Toxic as shit.
That's his now. That's his mom's urn, bro.
Nah. I would not snort your mom's ashes.
And I know people that as soon as they break up, I think have maybe like they jump right back into dating, and that's a lot of different reasons. It's maybe a fear of being alone / they don't like that feeling of being lonely, and it's also a distraction.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna be able to create another a successful relationship 2 days after this one ended.
It's also pretty unfair for like the person you are seeing.
Yeah.
To like literally be like 1 week fresh out of a relationship. Like it's unfair. Yeah. For, like the person that you might see next. Like I know people like they just like instantly hop back on Hinge.
But that was kind of, I think that was honestly the most major breakup in my life this 1 year ago. Major breakup. Because we knew each other for such a long period of time, and it was in such an influential period in my life. That was the most, out of the 2, it was obviously more major.
Second one's funnier though.
Second was fucking hilarious.
So like major life-changing event? Yeah. Funnier?
Nah. Not at all. Nah. But like
I just gleeked.
Did you just gleek? I didn't even see it. You're lucky I didn't fucking see it, bro. I'm gonna see it on camera when I'm editing it later, though. I'm gonna see it later. And I think something that I was so unaware of in that first relationship was how honestly, I didn't realize my mommy and daddy issues would hit so hard in the relationship.
Yeah.
I just wasn't aware of that.
How are you supposed to know until it happens?
Yeah, like I couldn't even, I've said this before on the show, I couldn't even hold her hand in public just because my mommy issues were too hard, bro.
What is that connection?
Like my mom was very, like she was the classic strict Asian mom when it came to dating. Like I was not allowed to date back in the day, gangy. Y'all don't understand. So in my head, this new thing happens where I think dating and showing affection and living that part of the human experience was inappropriate and uncomfortable and shouldn't be allowed. So even when I hold her hand in public, when I hold her hand, I quickly blink, and then all of a sudden I see a bunch of faces that look exactly like my mom staring at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was Polka Dot Man, bro. Yeah, I was Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad.
And then you start hearing voices like, ew, ew.
Okay, well, obviously the second relationship is more funny, but I'm saying let's take a pee break.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna come back.
Yes. I'm drank this whole thing basically.
Fill up your water. That's really good, actually. Okay, quick pee break. This guy's gonna.
You guys should be proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, y'all.
Did you fill up your water bottle?
No.
Did.
But I have some left. I actually lied I actually didn't finish it. I just wanted you guys to be happy for me.
Dude, I congratulated you and everything, bro. Dude, you fucking, let me see how much is left.
It's a little bit.
That's a lot.
I
bro.
basically finished
That's like
it.
half full, gang.
Why are you lying to them?
Guys, guys, it's basically half full, bro. Dude, why did you lie about
Doesn't sound half full, bro. Fucker. Fucker.
But my second relationship was so differently to my first one.
It was
It was an interesting time.
It wasn't like that's literally the only way I could
It was
say it.
interesting.
Like, it was interesting.
Yeah, basically, I'm not like I don't want to air. I'm not gonna air
Yes,
her
you
out.
will,
I have
bro.
respect for her, but
It's fun to air
but like
people out.
like I was a homewrecker, gang.
How did it even happen?
It just how does anything happen?
No, like how did she even bring it up?
Oh, one day, her and her friend were in a fight through iMessage, and she's like, "Yo, can you read this and like give me your take on it?"
And then you're probably like, wow, this is gonna be a fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I love
but she's like, "I need to warn you about something." In these iMessages, she like exposes me for cheating on her boyfriend with me. Like she started dating me while she was still dating somebody else.
Yeah. So what did she say in the text that was exposing?
Like
oh, what about blah blah?
yeah, she was like,
His name's blah blah.
Yeah,
now.
she was like, I can't believe you, or like something like you cheated on blah blah, and I know the new guy doesn't know about him. And
Do
she,
you think she sent you those messages as a way of telling you without actually telling you?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. No, she showed them to me in person.
That was it's like the text message version of no lie. Like she definitely was too scared to tell you, so she like it could have even been a fake argument, bro.
We'll never fucking know. I'll never fucking know.
That's some shit we would.
Oh yeah, we would plot. We're
Right?
plotters, bro.
Like, that could have been a fake argument. Like,
Yeah.
because she needed to tell you.
Yeah, and she actually, you're right. Respect for coming clean.
Respect that,
You know
I
what?
guess.
And you know what's fucking weird, bro? You know what's kind of toxic? Her friends told her to not tell me until I'm all the way locked in.
That's unbelievably toxic.
What
And
the
like,
fuck?
thank God you're not even
Thank
near
fucking
that.
God I got the fuck out,
Because
bro.
okay, so like technically, like it was so cheating. But it's like
Oh,
to
yeah.
clarify, it was like she was in a relationship when she took your number and went on dates with you.
As we started dating, she was still with her boyfriend, and then she broke up with him to start to date
But
me.
this is like homewrecker, but also like
I didn't.
if you met up with bro, you guys would dab each other up.
Oh, if I met up with bro, like she did say some of the fucked up shit he did, so I would like half dap him up still.
You
like
guys are on the same side.
we're
a little
Eskimo
bit.
bros.
Yeah,
I have to
you
dap
guys
up,
are
bro.
a little bit on the same side.
Yeah.
The thing is with cheating is like, I mean, I don't know if anybody's in this
Like
situation.
I don't think I got cheated on, or she cheated on both of us.
She technically like, yeah, you.
Yeah, I
at the
fucking
same
got
time.
cheated on. Yeah,
Like,
I got cheated
kind of
on.
did.
Yeah.
She was in a relationship while in a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know. Also, to clarify, I did not know,
No.
gangy. Like I got fucking cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if anybody's in this situation, but you should never date someone that's ever cheated before. Probability wise, they have so much of a higher chance of doing it again. Like
Unless it's been 5 years since.
I'm not
You
saying
can change a lot.
I wouldn't risk it.
You wouldn't risk it?
No, I would never date anybody that's ever cheated. I don't think you should either. Like there is a stat, and it's like significantly higher that they will
Like
cheat
an
again.
infidelity stat?
Is it all called? Is that what infidelity means?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Dude, we gotta start saying that.
Okay,
more.
okay, yeah. I
like you give infidelity vibes.
Infidelity was committed on me, guys.
Like, imagine you give infidelity vibes.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
Nice,
That's
right?
rough. That's an insane diss.
Like infidelity's a
Infidelity is a crazy word.
It's like libido for me.
And when she told me, at first I was kind of just in shock about it. Like I didn't know what. I remember she told me. Me and her like got pho afterwards, bro. Like I like for that first time, I didn't know. Like I was stunned. I was honestly stunned, and I was not able to process.
Yeah,
what the fuck was going down, right?
When you're in that, like you're probably like everybody's had that feeling of stunned.
Yeah, I was like,
Right,
holy shit! Like I went to Vietnam and I got a 45, bro.
Beef and beef ball.
Yeah,
bro.
I got a beef ball and beef
Yeah.
ball. I got a large beef and beef ball. Like I just did not know what to think, and then it was only a couple days later where I thought about it and I didn't see her, I was like, oh my God.
When did I know?
I think
Instantly?
literally the next day.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, come on, I give my
Come
boy. I served my boy his rightful tea.
Exactly.
Dude, we had to
I
have a
needed
tea
my
party.
tea.
Dude, he needed the tea. I served him the tea, gang. And I think you literally found out instantly. I told you like the next day. And I literally just didn't process what she told me until a couple days later.
And then what happened when you processed it?
And then we hung out again. And
we definitely had talked about it, and I had probably talked to you about it,
yeah,
like what
yeah.
you should do and blah, blah, blah.
And I had to do it because it was a canon event
guys, it's
for me.
canon to give him a chance.
But I wish I didn't do this. Hindsight should have instantly broke it off with her. But what I chose to do was we went on a break. For audio listeners, I'm doing like the bunny ears thing with my fingers.
Or it's quotation, not bunny ears, bro.
Oh shit! Whoopsies, dude. I'm uneducated, y'all.
Quotation. He's it's like a break.
Yeah, like a break. Like we decided to have no contact for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We decided to not speak to each other for 2 weeks so we could gain clarity on the relationship and clarity on her part too. Like, is she ready for a relationship? Yeah. And clarity on my part. Do I want to continue to date this infidelator? You know?
Infidelator.
This infidelator.
Yeah. Infidelity committer. And infidelator.
Through that 2 weeks, I was like, being like, oh, should I give her another shot? Should I give her another shot? I was being such a fucking pussy, dude. Give it to me.
Here's how I interpreted it.
Yeah.
I mean, we were both 20, right? So like
22 now for reference, y'all.
I don't remember the age, but it was a while ago. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we were both in a space where we're at peak confidence now. We're at peak self-esteem now. So like, you know, it's easy for us to be like, oh, like you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. But it's like, I wasn't in a space of self-esteem to even push you towards the right direction strongly enough. Like I did, and I was like, I probably, you know what, I hit it. Personally, I wouldn't.
Personally, that's crazy, bro.
Right? I'd probably say personally, that's crazy.
Statistically, I wouldn't. Yeah.
That's now. Like I probably should have been more like adamant and like tough love about it because there were times where I thought that there was a chance that you would fold, and I'm gonna flame a little bit.
No, flame the fuck out of me. I'm flammable.
We do have people in our circle who claim to be hopeless romantics that were giving you bad advice.
Yeah, hindsight. Yeah,
hindsight. Yeah, it's easy to say hindsight.
It was bad advice. But after the 2 weeks, I chose to end things with her.
Yeah.
So I ended up making the right call there.
100%.
But for those 2 weeks of our bunny ears break,
like
I was genuinely considering continuing to date her.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was considering so fucking hard, bro.
Because you didn't have a canon event to stop you, bro.
Yeah, like
that's literally it.
I had no self-respect.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, if I had self-respect, I would not have tolerated that shit for a singular fucking moment.
Yeah.
Now, a year later, I wouldn't take that shit.
Exactly. And that's like, you can cook yourself. You can cook
and I could cook the fuck out of myself for having no self-respect. I just took a dick in my mouth. I took that throat fucking, bro. I took that throat fucking. I took that rim job, you know?
And then you didn't even like it, but you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, and I was like,
no self-respect.
Yeah. And now I would like to say I have self-respect.
Yeah.
But I had to learn to get it through that because never again will I tolerate something like that.
That's the thing with like when we give dating advice, I do understand that like, let's say we're like, don't get back with an ex, don't do this, right? You have to learn it because I could have said like, don't tolerate that, be better. But like, if you don't learn it yourself, it's not ingrained in your brain. It's just not ingrained. Like you have to ingrain it with like your own perspective. Which is why it's hard.
Yeah, like I had to learn it for like unfortunately I had to learn it for myself, and I had to learn to stand up on my own 2 feet because if this guy props me up all the time, one day what if he has to scratch his taint and he like lets go of me for a second?
Yeah, I have to
like he has to scratch his taint. Yeah, it's hot outside, right? Then he's gonna let go and I'm gonna fall again.
But
like
also,
I have to learn.
There's like a line of like how much could I intrude on, because I'm not just gonna be like, and I wouldn't do this now, but I wouldn't just be like break up with her
Unless she like killed my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's in that situation. It's like cheating, but like there's so much worse. Like if she was like fucking him, like where she was like fucking other dudes, right? That's a totally different thing where I could probably be more adamant about that.
Yeah,
like in this situation, I don't know.
It's
the line was
it's such
murky.
a funny like like it's such a funny story, bro.
I definitely push you to the correct. Like I want to say that I definitely pushed you towards like breaking up with her, like a good friend. Hopefully,
No, yeah, like you were standing by my side, and I knew what you thought.
yeah.
Right, I knew what you thought, and I got a lot of my friends' takes on this. But hindsight, I didn't need to overthink this for 2 weeks. I should have just been like, yeah, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your time.
Like that definitely fucked with your aura.
It did. It took a long time to get it back.
Chat,
yo.
like how much aura points did he lose?
Yo, fuck
when
y'all,
he took
bro.
a 2-week break
Fuck
to
y'all,
consider
bro.
getting back with a cheater. How many aura points did he lose?
At least I didn't get back. At least I didn't get back. I'll say that. At least I didn't
That's
get
true.
back because that would have been even more
Negative
aura
aura.
lost. But yeah, that just didn't need to happen. I just didn't need to take that 2 weeks, and I had to learn that self-respect.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a big thing of what a lot of people do, I guess, towards an end or after a relationship is over is, and this especially applies to long-term relationships, you know, your partner is seen as, you know, the almighty person that gives you happiness, love, head scratches, it's okay,
normal
you're
head,
gonna be okay, you know,
affirmations.
Thank you. I didn't know the word.
And it's okay.
And
you did good today.
Learning to understand that this person isn't everything.
Yeah.
You know, we've even talked about this on one of our therapy episodes. This person kept coming back to this relationship that clearly wasn't good for them. And it's because they genuinely just viewed this person as this almighty, this is my happiness.
Fix of everything. This is the only thing I care about.
Yeah. I've had to learn, everyone's had to learn, like, that's not true, bro.
And it's also like not a good way to live.
Understanding this person is not the end all or be all. They're just a human being, and you have to learn you can get happiness and these things from other people. My boy, when I'm feeling bad, he gives me affirmations and kisses my forehead every once in a while.
Find a boy like that.
Find a boy like this. You know what I mean?
Also, like, you get out of a relationship and you're like, you know, you're clouded in your head. But a year later, you're like, holy fuck, Nico was right. So everyone when you realize he's right, DM him and be like, damn, you're right.
DM me. 365 days from now, I'm expecting some DMs, guys.
Right? Because when you do have that space and you do get over it, you're like, wow, they were like kind of smelly. Wait. They were like
kind of an infidelator.
Oh, infidelity.
Yeah,
exactly.
See what yeah.
And that's why you also need to do no contact, because you can realize, like, objectively,
no contact gives you clarity on the relationship.
Need to take it objective. Yeah.
And when you're constantly in contact with this person, it gets all murky. And and you can't see clearly. The water is murked the fuck up.
And then like you lose, like, you just make shitty decisions.
Yeah.
Because like you're triggered by something. When you're triggered by something, it's like you're just gonna make bad decisions. Like if I'm on Jeopardy, but I'm like, I just got triggered because like there's noise upstairs and then my girlfriend was like cheated on me and was an infidelator.
And then somebody called him a kid.
And then somebody called me a kid that was 16.
Yeah.
No, that's literally it. I would just be like, my decision making would be poor.
It would be really off, right? And like
I might as well be drunk driving if someone calls me 16.
Might
Like a
as
16-year-old
fucking
calls me a
well, bro.
kid.
Yeah. So that 2 weeks actually gave me a lot of clarity.
It did. Yeah.
It gave me a lot of clarity. Now, more than a year later, I even fucking more clarity.
Yeah. I don't
on what
like.
happened.
I remember talking to. I mean, I was dating someone else at the time, and I was saying like, she backed you up on your decision, whereas she was like,
yeah.
And we can respect it.
Yeah.
She backed you up. She was like, if that's what he needs, then yeah. But in my head, I was like, I don't know.
Note to everyone,
know.
Derek gave the "it's a sign." Remember when you're like, take this as a sign. Leave your relationship if you're not happy. I'm giving y'all another sign.
Oh.
I'm giving y'all another sign right now. You deserve better, bro. You honestly deserve better.
And if you're listening to that and getting a gut feeling, why?
Why is
Why?
that? You
Why are you-
actually deserve better, and have that respect for yourself to exit a relationship that is not benefiting you.
There needs to be just leave him. as the guy
Yeah.
that made you cry, as the guy that was in the position to just not give a shit about you, just leave me. Like, I needed to be left.
Yeah.
I needed to be left. Leave, bro. And there's a couple comments we should respond to from the last episode that we should do.
Okay, you know what? Do you want to do it now?
Yeah,
Should we do it? Okay, yeah, do it. Let's do it.
Listen up. Well, I'll find them. But
Pull up the
some
comments.
of y'all, first of all, I want to say that like we're so grateful that we can actually make an impact on you guys' lives.
Oh yeah, like some I know you showed me some comments of people that were given a lot of clarity from I think what you had to say from last
and it's
episode.
like, wow, like I'm just a guy.
You're
and
just
sometimes like I don't know, like obviously I am very opinionated, but like it is hard to believe sometimes that like I can really change people's lives for the better. Like that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's the best.
That's fucking peak.
You know what? I don't care that you call me a kid anymore. Look at the fucking influence I'm doing.
Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. Yo, fuck you, bro. Yo, fuck you.
What if she watches?
Fuck you, bro.
No.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
No.
Don't disrespect my boy like that.
Gabagoo. What if she objects at the wedding?
I don't give a fuck.
How many weddings get objected?
Probably not a lot.
Like, not a lot, but not like a little either.
No, not a lot, but not a little. Just like the perfect amount.
Remember the simp?
Oh my god, the simp that we addressed, did he respond? Oh wait, that's so mean. No. The good man. The good man. He responded.
The good man, the good boyfriend responded.
What did the good man say, bro?
And the thing
Yo,
is,
you're my boy. You're my boy.
I'm gonna
That's
read
a
this
good
out
man.
loud now because I think we're cool. I think
Okay.
I'm cool with the good man.
Okay.
Basically I gave him advice that was like, I mean, we did a whole reenactment of like, oh, you're not gonna leave me.
Yeah.
So basically, if you didn't watch last episode, this guy just lacked the self-respect in his relationship, and he was very insecure. So he would always ask his partner.
Still a good man though.
No. You'll see. He's been doing good.
Oh, he's a good man.
So
he's
this
a better
is
man.
Success story. This is a
Dude, this is actually a success story.
This is a BeerSos.
I'm so excited to
So
read this
basically,
shit out.
my advice was like, dude, you gotta like work on yourself. And when I say work on yourself, I mean talks. And I gave toxic advice to him, and I was like, you gotta win the breakup. Okay, so like go fucking eat healthy, like get fucking money, get your
Get drip. Get your drip on.
balls, exfoliate your balls,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I just told him to glow up, and I told him to be a bad bitch. You got to be a bad.
Do
bitch.
a ball sack mask.
Ball sack mask.
Yeah.
They should totally make those.
They probably have them, to be honest,
Yeah.
and I'd be really down to try one with you if you're
Quandale
interested.
Dingle. So the good man says,
What did the good man
okay,
say?
the thing is, he says that was me. I was the simp that outed myself on the Red Flag podcast. Haha. So he self-titled simp.
Yeah, self-titled. Okay, yeah.
The breakup was horrible. I felt so depressed. Last week, I've just been in bed just watching Instagram breakup reels because Instagram somehow knows I've just broken up with, and I was just rubbing it in my face. Dude, how do they know
Because if you interact with one, they're gonna keep showing
every
you.
single time. Every single time. And like one time I got this Instagram reel after I got through a breakup, and I was like, imagine your ex getting slapped by 10 dicks. And I was like, no, bro.
No, guys.
Damn it, Instagram reels. I was crying all the time. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep at night. Just thinking about her, and the breakup was just rotting in bed. It's honestly so exhausting mentally and physically. Wow.
I don't think I've ever experienced
It's horrible.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before.
I've had it for like a week. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But I'm going at it bit by bit, feelings by feelings. Reflecting on my actions. Every day seems to get a little easier, but the emotions and my mindset are just a roller coaster. Some days I feel fine. Some days I feel like shit. I'm slowly starting to accept that I really lost her, to be honest. I think she was the one, and I just fumbled really bad. Nothing I can do about it now but move on and better myself. But no.
She wasn't the one. Gee, if she was the one, she would still be here.
I know. Like, what?
She was not the one, I promise you.
She can't be the one if she's not the one. You know, like the one's gonna stay with you.
Yeah,
that's not the one.
I've talked to people before, and they're like, "Dude, she was the one. Dude, you were dating her for 3 weeks. She was not the one."
The one is like this term that you look for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one, if you were actually saying the one, you're never gonna meet the one. Statistically, if we were to rank compatibility by least to worst or best to worst,
Yeah.
then top like 100 or like 1,000 or 1 million, you'll never see.
The only way you're gonna be able to confirm if they're the one or not is when are you guys gonna die together? Like when she dies or when you die, were you guys still together?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna grow old together? You can only find out if
obviously
she's the one until that happens.
She's not the fucking one.
So I promise you, my guy, my good man, she was not the one.
So stop like putting on her pedestal. And like,
yeah.
you know what? More toxic advice for you, my boy.
Just for you, good man.
Just for you, my friend. Think about some bad qualities of her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Was she did she chew loud? Like, was she annoying?
Yeah.
You know,
Did
did she cook really bad food? Did she like were her nostrils abnormally big?
was she one of those blinkers when she blinks like really hard every couple and it throws you off? Like, was she one of those, bro?
Who are you attacking right now?
No one, bro.
Does she like steal your money? But like
you thought it was
cool?
just sweet?
Yeah.
Like, was she a dry texter, bro?
Ooh, like think about some of that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
did she
not post you on her Instagram?
did she go to her coworker's house and not text back for a bit? Who knows, bro? So think about some bad things, okay? I've also just realized how cringe that was.
Oh, my
Saying,
good man.
thank you, good man. I love you.
What?
I don't know.
Did you say that?
I don't know.
Wait, was that the comment or did you say that?
I don't love you. Like, I don't know you that well. Like, I don't know why I said that. Like, I don't like no disrespect. Like, I don't love you because I just don't know you that well and I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I saw me and him.
Because you love you.
Yeah.
And if you see maybe parts of yourself in him, you
Then
also
I love him.
So you do love him.
I do.
So
love
you mean it. Oh, don't. Not like that, bro.
I've also just realized how cringe that was, saying those stuff like, don't leave me, promise, right? At 26 years old. Like, damn, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm saying all this stuff like that. Embarrassing, haha. I admit I was severely anxiously attached. To be fair, though, she also said that stuff, too. Same, bro. Same.
Yeah.
Happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been weaning off stalking her social since. It's been messing with my head, and it's a bit stalkerish, but it does hurt. It does hurt knowing that not 2 weeks into the breakup, she's already adding a bunch of men on Instagram. So I don't want to. No, that's dude. You
what?
won. You're gonna win.
You dodged a bullet.
You're gonna win.
You dodged a bullet, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
toxic as fuck. Like you're gonna win the breakup.
Dude, she literally did one of the things I said not to do. Don't get right back into the scene. And she's adding hella men.
Like, dude, that's like
you are like
bullet dodge.
Dude, like you are currently Neo in the Matrix when he dodges the bullet, bro.
Like
in bullet time. Trinity! Like that's you right now,
exactly. I've also been visiting Reddit for further advice and just reading up on a similar situation. The general advice: move on, no contact, just better yourself. It's about you now. It's hard to accept. Sure, somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm still hanging on to a little hope that if I go no contact, she'll somehow come back missing me.
Dude,
she might, and that'll feel good, but you gotta shut her down.
But do you want someone that didn't want you?
Also true.
Like, once again, the self-respect, my good man.
Like if I was jerk off analogy.
Jerk off analogy incoming.
I got you.
Skip 30 seconds if you don't want to hear the analogy.
Bro, I got you. Just
Yeah?
to like put it in like more terms. So let's say I'm beating my shit.
Yeah.
And then like
To what? Never mind, sorry.
let's say I'm just beating my shit to some stuff.
to King of Staten Island.
Okay, let's say and then like I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just leave. And then like 3 hours later, I'm like, damn, I should have beat my shit. So I go back to beating my shit.
Mhm.
Except I didn't want to before to that certain video. And now I find a new video and I want to now, which means like, oh, that's kind of disrespectful to the previous video. You're the previous video, bro. Anyways, leaning more to no, honestly, David, they really turned off after she's been adding random guys, but we're done, so I shouldn't care about that anyways and just focus on myself. It'll take a while to fully accept, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the advice. I'll take both avenues. I've been focusing on lifting more again, and I've been doing cardio again, and the breakup has made me lose
my
appetite.
good man.
He said that breakup has made me lose appetite, so that's good for calorie deficit. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. It's true. It's true. If you already had bad appetite,
Yeah.
like, that's peak calorie deficit, bro. You get like some cardio and you get lifting weights in, like you're gonna be fucking like,
Bro's gonna be jacked.
You're gonna be
or can
toned
you
as
be?
shit.
You'll be toned, but you won't be jacked, just because I guess you're not eating enough. But
yeah. If you're not
Yeah.
eating, you're not gonna get jacked.
Yeah.
But like, dude, get that tonage. He says, I used to be into fashion, but since I've been bigger, a few clothes that fit me, I'll be losing weight first, then buy some new clothes down the line.
dude, this guy is on a journey of
do you realize-
of epicness.
Do you realize you're gonna win this shit? And I'm fucking.
You got it, bro.
You're fucking like you're gonna win this shit. Like
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? This dude's like he's going crazy. Not like he's
Oh no,
going
yeah, like in a good way.
and I just want to be confident again, dude. And it's gonna feel so fucking good for you.
Yeah, you're gonna feel really good by the end of this journey of epicness, my guy.
I've been taking progress pricks in the future, and I actually have something to show for. I absolutely look miserable and awful at the moment. And yes, I'm gonna loofah my balls. Okay, you went.
Dude, the loofah the balls is the ultimate, bro.
I don't really have anyone to talk to that give me tough love like this. I work from home and don't socialize, so that's been really good for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making me laugh so much this episode.
My good fucking man. I have nothing more to say than that. He's just a good fucking man.
That's a good man.
I think
and his balls are loofah'd as we speak.
His balls are currently just dewy. The perfect amount of moist.
Still can itch it and smell kind of bad. But no, dude, you need that. You need that.
No, that's like
if it smells good, you're fucked.
No, why does it smell good?
If it smells good, like
what are you doing?
You're losing testosterone, bro.
Yeah, like it needs to smell a little bit like no, but like what like you have to like the smell, but no one else can like it.
Yeah.
If your boy likes the smell, something's wrong.
Like something's wrong with your hormones.
Yeah, like something's like go to your doctor. But
we're gonna be smelling each other's taints on the Patreon. Every episode of BeerSos is actually 30 minutes longer.
And on top of smelling each other's taints, some patrons also sent in relationship problems that we're gonna
dating
give
advice, relationship advice, and breakup advice. So Nico's gonna be given fire or mid advice. I'll chime in, and it's gonna be awesome. And that's the benefit with Patreon. We have a group chat, so sometimes we can just talk to y'all.
Motherfuckers just be sending their problems in, and then we're gonna solve them right now.
What's the problem without you? Listen. Oh yeah, and that was.
Oh yeah, we didn't even fucking
Japanese
talk about this
mascot from somewhere.
I think this
Oni-chan.
It looks.
I'm out.
BeerSos.